Now, technical analysis software is your tool. This software essentially is your tool which will help you to practice to implement the learnings that you're going to have in this program. Now, if you're already a trader and you are using some kind of a software, it's completely okay. I hope it works good for you. But if you are new and you have certain doubts in your mind that how much do I have to spend, what are the different types of softwares which are available in the market, what is best for you, if you're looking for that kind of a guide, then I will tell you that the main differentiation or the first point that you need to answer yourself is, are you going to trade for a living, or is trading your source of passive income? Right? This is extremely important because depending on this, depending whether trade for living, if this is what you're looking at, then that will lead you to a situation where you are essentially a professional trader and you are very, very involved with the market. When I say very, very involved with the market, I mean that you are always there right in front of the screen as the market trades between 9:15 to 3:30. If you are looking at trading as a passive source of income, then obviously you have some other source of income. This other source of income is your active source of income, and you will be passively investing, trading into the market. So, the time that a trader, a professional trader, will allocate to its trading endeavor is far more than if you're looking at it from a passive point of view. If you see yourself as a professional trader and you want to make trading for a living in any market, you will need a professional software, or I would rather say a professional real-time software. Because you need to have the pulse of the market. You need to know what's happening in the market um, every minute. However, if you are looking at the market from a passive point of view, you have a job and you'll be checking it. So obviously, you don't need a real-time software. You will need an end-of-day software. The end-of-day software or the EOD software. Now, this is your first level of differentiation. Real-time software and end-of-day software. Because in terms of pricing and cost, there is a big difference between a real-time software and an end-of-day software. Real-time software is going to throw real-time data to you, and that is why a professional trader, an intraday swing trader, would definitely need a real-time software. Someone who's looking at the stock market from a passive income point of view will not need a real-time software, and he can do away with an end-of-day software, and you will be probably checking the charts and the levels end of the day or end of the week, depending on the periodicity that you wish to trade. This is a biggest, this point, till this point you have to reach. Once you reach this point, rest of it is not that difficult because the pricing takes care of it. So I will take the example of Iris Plus. Let me show you their website. Just like any other software vendor like Reliable or Spider, they will also have details about their product in their website. So this is the Spider website. Seems like they have changed it. Oh, okay, they have changed it recently. This is the first time I'm seeing this site. So products. So they have made all these differentiation. The ones that I'm telling you right now makes my life easier. So real-time softwares are your Iris Plus. This is the one that I am using over here. Then they will have certain differentiation. I have to check what this and this is. This is for MCX, CFX currency and commodities. This is for FX. I need to understand IRIS provides real-time data of NSE at the disposal of traders. So I need to understand the difference between these two. As I said some time back, this is the first time I'm seeing their new version of the website. So next are the end of the softwares. The end of the softwares, the IRIS EOD, ACE and ACE Pro, they will give you the market's information, the data, the same thing, the look and feel is everything is going to be the same, but they're going to give you the information end of the day and you will not get it during live markets. As you choose whether you want to go for a real-time software or an end-of-day software, your life becomes much more easier because the cost of an end-of-day software is anything between 1/3 to 1/4 of the real-time software. If I'm not mistaken, the Iris Plus nowadays will cost you at anything close to 45,000 rupees for a year, the one that I'm using. And the end of the version of it will probably cost you 15 to 17,000 for one particular year. Why do these softwares cost so much if you are thinking that back of your mind? There are particular reasons, especially the scanners, which I will show you, which I'll start showing you from. I'll show you a little bit of this today, and this box will play a very active role from our next class when we start into trading strategies, especially the swing trading strategies. Now, this is not the only software. I must have used around a dozen different softwares over the last 14 years, experimented with many of them, and you will land up deciding and choosing your software based on the trial and error that you do. So, feel free to try and check which software's features, reliability of the information and data, aesthetics, look and feel, user friendliness, etc., works for you best. The one that works for you best, please go ahead with it. My experiences with softwares was like a full circle. This was the first software that I ever got exposed to when I started reading about technicals back there in 2004. And I started my career using this software. In the middle of all the years in between, I've used Metastock, I've used AmiBroker, I have used reliable software as in Falcon 7 and Fox. And I have experimented with few more. I don't think Wealth Lab exists. I do not think it is there anymore. No, it doesn't exist. Then there are many more like Trade Nexus. Was it? Okay, let me show you tradingview.com. Let me show you netdania.com. All right, Zerodha has a very good platform called the Kite, which the look and feel I like really good. It looks pretty neat. Okay, so Metastock. Metastock is one of the most widely used, Metastock and AmiBroker. These are the two most widely used softwares. Please try and understand. They do not provide data, they only provide the software. So you need to have a data vendor. Okay, Metastock, AmiBroker. Reliable software, you can say that they and Spider Software, they are the two biggest technical analysis software providers in India right now. InvestorIndia.com is also one of them. But Reliable and Spider are the two main software vendors, Indian domestic software vendors. They also have various products over here. You can see Fox, Fox Trader, Falcon, Trend, etc. etc. Trend is an EOD, Falcon 7 is in real time, Fox Trader is a real time where you can do algo trades, etc. So they all have their pros and cons, and I have essentially tried many of them, most of them. I also use tradingview.com because when I'm on the move and I'm not, let's say, in front of my laptop or desktop where I have my softwares, and if I have to check the chart on the go on my tab or on my phone, then tradingview.com and netdania.com are the best options. On a tab, on a phone, NetDania has the best option, so you can check them. The NetStation desktop version. I can also show you on my iPad over here. If you come, then you will find NetDania over here. This is their charting platform. NetDania and TradingView are one of the best I can think of when it comes to the tab and the phone version. So this is the chart of Nifty, and their information, the data that they throw to you is at a delay of around 15 minutes, the price delay of 15 minutes. So if you're doing short-term trades, if you're doing intraday trades, this is not for you. This will not help you because the data is delayed. Okay. Very nice because it gives you intraday data, daily data, hourly, monthly data. It's free of cost. It doesn't cost you anything. However, there are paid versions of it. When you look at, let's say, if I get out of NetDania and I take you to tradingview.com, this is tradingview.com, and I find their interface very, very clean, very nice. I used to post few things on tradingview.com also. If you're not aware of tradingview.com, those who are just starting off with technical analysis and they would like to know, understand, research upon the subject more, then I strongly suggest you come to tradingview.com. Tradingview.com is essentially a social media for technical analysts. When you come here, you'll find that many authors, like over here, someone named Sabyasachi, FX Genie, etc., etc., many people are posting their thoughts. If they are registered and they are official advisors, they can put in their recommendation, and if they're not, they can put in educational posts. So what happens is you browse through various posts of technical analysts. And as you read them, as you see over here, it says education, right? So Vanathi is essentially posting stuff which is educational in nature, and he has posted something, he or she has posted something which is like a flag. Similarly, when I got into it, I had posted few things. You can come to my profile, not posted anything over the last few months, but yes, these are the things that I've posted. So there was, I saw an Infi coil breakout happening, so I had the chart, I wrote a bit about it. You can check the entire write-up, and if you follow these kind of things, you will be able to learn also, right? So do that. Follow people whom you look forward to, whose work you really like. Don't approach tradingview.com to get quick tipsters, tips and ideas from which you can make money. Right? Don't approach tradingview.com from that point of view. Approach tradingview.com from a point of view of having a web-based, cloud-based, clean interface charting software. If you pay and become the pro or a little higher than the pro version, there are a lot of indicators, lot of tools that you'll be able to use. The free version of tradingview.com gives you information and data delayed by 15 minutes. However, if see over here, my data is delayed by 15 minutes. I don't need a real-time trading view because I've got a real-time spider software. So it doesn't make sense to have um, two real-time softwares back to back. So please feel free to check. Tradingview.com is something that I would request you to register, and you will get exposed to many chartists who are sharing their views and calls, etc. in the market. NetDania, pretty good. The NetStation, if you're using the desktop version, so it's a call between TradingView and NetDania. NetDania is not a social media, and it does not have the social media and posting angle of tradingview.com, but the interface, the platform is very, very neat, very, very clean. Both of them you have to understand. NetDania especially is a forex broker. All right. So they would probably like you to open their account and trade forex in whatever part of the country you are. In India, you will not be able to trade legally. People who have joined us from outside India, they would probably will be able to do that. Amongst the various brokers, Share Khan, Trade Tiger, let me show that to you. Trade Tiger, Share Khan. Trade Tiger Share Khan's platform is also very, very clean, very nice. The reason behind is the people behind Iris Plus software, the Spider software people, they are the ones who have actually built the Trade Tiger. So the look and feel of Trade Tiger and the Spider software is very, very similar. The good thing is if you open an account with Share Khan and you will get to use Trade Tiger free of cost. That's really good, free of cost. But obviously, you will not get a full blown version of Iris Plus. You will get a truncated version. Yes, Fires is also pretty good. I'm sorry, I cannot see your name. So, Fires broker gives free web-based trading view. That's right. I have experimented with Fires couple of months back. My experiment was kind of had led me to some mixed views. The starting off was pretty good, but later on I felt that there was big time delay and lag in terms of the data. The charts were not updating, the data was updating. And the second negative thing which I found about Fires is the help desk actually is pretty pathetic. When I used to call them down in Bangalore for any kind of assistance and help, I was fairly disappointed with their level of understanding and knowledge of their own products. But yes, if you had some good experiences and it's working fine for you, then do not change it just because I did like it. But the best thing about Fires, those who have not heard about them, it's a Bangalore-based a new kid on the block discount broker. And the smart thing that they have done is they have integrated their platform with tradingview.com. And that's again a new website. These guys are changing their websites every fortnight, it seems. So I've not seen this new website of ours. So what it does is it integrates with tradingview.com. Just see over here, this is the interface of tradingview.com. So from tradingview.com, you land up from tradingview.com, you will land up putting orders and trading through Fires, the broker. Okay, so please go through them. There is, I will see, there is no fixed answer. There is no fixed solution to this. The best thing is try and error. And after doing all those things, trust me, after experimenting with around 12 softwares I can think of back of my mind, uh, I came back to Iris Plus, because the more I learned, the more complicated and complex it became. And then there was a point in my career when I realized that I probably know too much. And when you know too much, it's very difficult to take a trade because I knew so much that taking a trade, deciding upon a trade became very, very difficult because some indicators or some aspect of the chart was saying bullish and the others were saying not so bullish. Others might be saying bearish. So it becomes difficult to take a call when you have too many parameters in your hand. So I started to chiseling out to reduce and reduce and reduce. And when I kept on reducing, and I'm still probably reducing, I've come to a point which I will share with you in my QMP strategies is less is more. So we will be essentially following only one indicator, relative strength index. And when I came to that point and I realized, wow, I can do 10 times better with 1/10 of the tools that I'm using. So I don't need a hi-fi, high-end, expensive software. So why not use something where you have the maximum comfort? It's user-friendly, it's not that expensive, and you have a record of around using it for more than 13 years. So that's the main reason why I use Iris. This is probably the most user-friendly scanner that you can get in the market today. In Metastock, you need to know basic Metastock language. In AmiBroker, you need to really know AmiBroker function language. It's not easy. A person like me who has no understanding of computer language, HTML, Java, C, C++, they all mean the same to me. For a person like that, Iris Plus is like awesome because it allows me to scan anything that I can imagine without knowing anything to code. So for Ami Broker, you need to know AFL language. For Metastock, a very basic level of Metastock language, not very difficult. I can do that. Um, Trading View, if you want to scan, you need to know the Pine language. Now, someone see over here the Pine editor over here. This is the Pine editor. So Pine is a new language. Someone was telling me that this is a little different than the others, so you need to know. So try and understand if you are good into technical, into computer language coding, etc. These software, especially Ami Broker, is going to add a lot of value to you. Two reasons. It's the most widely used software in the world. Uh, MetaTrader is also one of them. You can also check MetaTrader because MetaTrader is the software that all the forex trader use. All the forex trading platform, they give MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5. So play around, use around, take the trial, do a trial and error. The more you use, you will get an understanding. Until and unless you use it, you won't get an understanding, right? So use them. Feel free to use them. Feel free to share your thoughts about them, your experiences behind them. Zerodha is the last one that I'm going to talk about, apart from Trade Tiger's, Sher Khan's Trade Tiger. Zerodha's platform is Kite. I like their interface, the web-based interface. It's good. Though there are issues as Zerodha as a broker, because many students of mine have complained about their system going down on market openings when the flow of orders are way too much. I've spoken to them multiple times and they worked at it. Their servers are getting better, improved. So hopefully that kind of issues will not happen going ahead. But the Kite platform is pretty good. The Kite platform over here of Zerodha. I'm sure there are many Zerodha clients. Samco, yes, if you would have seen when I was typing Samco, something was coming up. What was that? That was something, yeah, Samco. Samco, one of my friends told me to take a look at it. I did actually, but I did not dig in deep into it. So Sandeep, I will not be able to comment on it because I have not seen it, analyzed it deep enough. One of my friends uses it and he has shared his username password just for me to take a look. I did just take a look, honestly, Sandeep. I just took a look. So I will probably check into it. Recently, he also told me that they have improved their app and it's one of the best. So I need to check it. Having said that, there are many, and they will keep on improving, and there will be new kids on the block also, right? Uh, Use one and be really good at it, really be comfortable at it, and only substitute it and change it when you find something which is in terms of user friendliness is equally good and better and it costs less, or else just do not spend too much money thinking about the software. If you know your techniques and analysis well, the software is not going to matter at all right. So closing in on what we were discussing about the softwares, there are free softwares. Yeah. So there are real-time softwares, there are end-of-day softwares, there are free softwares, there are paid softwares, and my whatever little I know, you might get a software from like zero that is free, and it can go to around 2 to 3 lakhs a year. Having an expensive professional software does not guarantee you that you will make oodles of money. First, please focus on the technique. So choose something, work at it, work on it, and then slowly improve.